Welcome back to North of the Broad. Have you ever heard of a silent book club? Well, actually, I hadn't until today. We have two very special guests with us to talk about the inaugural evening of the Silent Book Club right here in Beaufort. We have Ashley Meijerink, and then we also have Jonathan Haupt, who is Executive Director of the Pat Conroy Literary Center. And on January the 11th, beginning at 4:30, right after you close, till 6:30, will be the first silent book club. And this was your idea to have a Beaufort one, because the silent book club has been in other areas, right?
It has. The national, since gone international organization started a few years ago. And the way I found out about it was by watching social media. And in my hometown of Athens, Georgia, there's a silent book club. And I started following along, and it looked like they were having a lot of fun. And I thought, well, why don't we do something like that here? And it just gives everyone an opportunity to just sit down and read and enjoy themselves.
And so you had seen some of her posts and you thought, well, this would be, because you were looking for a location.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were like, okay, we can sponsor it with the Pat Conroy Literary Center in partnership with DALO.
Absolutely.
So
Ashley had
perfect
this
fit.
really ambitious, really beautiful social media posts, and it was clear that she had a vision but no location. Right. And we have that. We're right here in the haven for readers and writers in Beaufort. Right. So it just made all the sense in the world to reach out and see if this is something we could do together.
And then why with DALO? And share with our viewers a little bit about DALO. It's
Sure.
been a great year for the youth.
Absolutely. So DALO is a student-led book club, super long name. It stands for Diversity Awareness Youth Literacy Organization. And they are based in high schools and also a college chapter at USCB. So there are 10 chapters, well over 100 students across South Carolina, but about half of them are here in Beaufort. Right. And they really love community engagement programs, which Ashley knows because she came with her daughter to the Read Aloud that we do at the Port Royal Farmers Market on the first Saturday of every month. So the students got very excited about doing another book club, but one that did not have required reading or assigned discussion, someplace where they could just gather with other people who are interested in reading and do that. And that would bring people together who maybe would be intimidated by other book club models. But it's a chance to do something that fits really naturally with DALO and with the Conroy Center. And
you said there was an article in the Low Country Weekly, and it's really getting a lot of buzz, right?
We're in today's issue of... So it's a brand new announcement, but it seems to be the most exciting thing happening on their Facebook page right now.
It does.
So book clubs come to the Conroy Center all the time. I do
Right.
private tours for groups here. There are endless numbers of them. Mm-hmm. But this is, I think, exciting to people as a new thing that doesn't ask a lot, but gives a lot.
So Ashley, describe it a little bit more. So you come with your book and you just sit and read and with other people. I mean, it seems kind of like, why would you want to do that?
It's kind of like what Jonathan was talking about, traditional book models. A lot of people, are intimidated by them because maybe you don't like the book that's selected that month. Right. Maybe you didn't have the time to devote to read a 400-page novel. So with this concept is you just come in and at a certain time, we all sit down, you read in whatever format you want, whatever book you want. It can be an audiobook, it can be an ebook, it can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a textbook. And you just sit and have some time to read with like-minded individuals who like to read. And it just gives you an opportunity to take a break out of all of our busy lives and just focus on something we enjoy. One of the most interesting things I've found lately is that there was a recent study put out that said if you read 5 minutes a day, it can reduce stress by 20%. And we're all so busy.
Oh my gosh.
What better way than to just take a time out and improve your mental health while you're doing something you enjoy?
Just 5 minutes.
Yes.
Wow. So this partnership and with DALO and of course with the Pat Conroy Literary Center is really, really special. What is the vision for the future? I mean, you're going to meet once a month, and how do you hope it to grow? Or
well, first off, I'd never in my wildest dreams would have thought that we would partner with the Pat Conroy Literary Center. So I mean, that alone, exactly, that in itself is absolutely amazing, special. And I couldn't ask for anything better. But eventually, I'd like to put some focus on independent bookstores in our area, little free libraries, our amazing library system. We have all these resources here, and what better way to get the word out about them? I talk about how we call ourselves book nerds, and that's not exactly fair. We don't call people who love sports nerds,
That's so true.
So why don't we all just get together and enjoy?
Okay, very good. So what is your hope for the club?
Well, the Conroy Center will continue to partner, whether it's held here or otherwise. We do any number of other community events, so we want to be supportive of this. But the idea that for the first gathering. Folks will actually be able to read in our museum, in our conference room, in our education room where we are right now. It's pretty exciting too. So we're glad that it's starting here, but we certainly hope it bounces around to other literary businesses and maybe some not so literary businesses around our community also.
So Happy New Year, happy 2025. Nice to meet you, Ashley and Jonathan. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.
And thank you for watching this edition of North of the Broad. And to you all, happy 2025. And we'll see you next year.